Hi guys, this is Josie, and in today's video I'm going to be telling the story of how I got engaged to the love of my life. His name is Park Jae-won, or just Jae-won, and it was very beautiful and touching, and I just want to share everything that led up to that moment and everything that happened. I just want to tell you guys everything, so that's what we're doing today. It's been a long time since I filmed the YouTube video, so I'm very nervous. We're gonna get through this together. So it kind of started like a month ago. Jaewon had gotten a delivery, and when he came home he opened the package and he just took out this little gift box or gift bag and he handed it to me. On the bag it said proposal jewelry, and I was like, oh, what's this? Trying to play it off, and inside is a box with a ring in it, and I'm like, is this my proposal? I don't want to be dramatic, but like I was very disappointed at that moment, and I tried the ring on and it was too big. I have very skinny fingers and the ring didn't fit at all, and it was just, to me, it didn't really look like an engagement ring. And while I love plain jewelry, I kind of love a little sparkle. But yeah, in my head I was like, this proposal is ruined. I don't like the ring. I don't like the fact that it just happened at home. There was no getting down on one knee. There was no speech. He just gave it to me. So I talked to him, obviously, because he's my partner. So I was just like, hey, when I said I wanted to get a proposal, this is not really what I had in mind. And he was like, oh no, I just wanted you to try the ring on. And I was like, I'm not supposed to see the ring before the proposal. And he was like, oh, I didn't know that, because Korea doesn't have the same sort of traditions that we do in Europe. So he just genuinely didn't know. He just wanted to see if the ring that he got fit my finger. And then I also told him like my concerns about the design as well. So we actually went to a jeweler together. They told us that they could fix the size, and I also said like, is there any way to add some sparkles? And they showed me a design and I was like, yeah, that's really pretty. I love that. If you could do that, that's great. It's still pretty simple, but I love it. It's exactly what I wanted in a ring. Anyway, getting off track. I'm never gonna finish this video. So they send the ring off and then they say that it's gonna take like a few weeks to get it done. I didn't really think much of it afterwards, and I told him, you don't have to rush anything. I just want it to be a moment that we share together, something special. And he was like, yeah, okay, don't worry, I'll take care of it. So a few weeks later, we're going down to his hometown, which is Tongyeong, south of Korea, and we had plans to meet up with his childhood friends and his parents and stuff like that. I was kind of panicking because what do I wear? I was going through every single clothing that I own, and I was like, I have no idea what to wear. Like, could you at least tell me what kind of settings, who are we meeting, what are the plans, just so I could have a better idea of what kind of clothes I wanted to bring. And he was like, you can just bring casual stuff, but on Sunday I'm wearing a suit. And I was like, you're wearing a suit? Because Jaewon does not wear suits very often. He wears them to like weddings and funerals. So I was getting a little bit like, oh, maybe it's gonna happen on Sunday. I even sent Hattie a text. I was like, I think he's gonna propose this weekend. And she was like, oh my god. So yeah, we went back and forth, texting a little bit, coming up with ideas. I showed my outfit. I ended up going for this powder blue long dress. It had like an open back and a keyhole neckline. It was really pretty. I was happy with it. We packed and we went down. We had a good time catching up with his friends, eating dinner with his parents. And then on Sunday, we wake up and we have plans to go on a boat. And if you guys watched Jin and Hattie's engagement video, then you would know that they actually got engaged on a boat. Jin arranged this event and he proposed to her on a boat. And when Jaewon told me that we were gonna go on a boat on Sunday, I was also like, oh, maybe he's doing a proposal on a boat. I heard from Hattie that he had been asking Jin for advice about the proposal, so I was just like, oh, maybe he's also doing it on a boat. So yeah, I get ready, curl my hair, but the humidity was crazy because it was supposed to rain that day, so the curls didn't last. But that's besides the point. Oh my god, I'm rambling again. We get down to the harbor, get on the boat, beautiful, beautiful tour around the area. They're pointing out like different war monuments and stuff like that, and we get this beautiful sunset. We're taking a lot of pictures. It's beautiful, but the boat is kind of small, and as I'm scanning his outfit, I'm like, there's no way he has a ring on him right now. So I was like, I don't think the proposal is gonna happen today. I even texted Hattie. I was like, no, false alarm, it's not gonna happen today. And Jaewon was like, yeah, we're having dinner with so-and-so tonight. So-and-so's girlfriend is also coming. So I was like, oh yeah, I guess we have plans after this, so the proposal is not gonna happen. And then disaster happens. So we get off the boat and we get back to the car. And while we're driving, Jaewon asks me to open a Coke bottle for him. And as I go, it explodes. clothes all over my beautiful, beautiful dress, down into my underwear, all over the seat, and I'm just like, oh well, it's not like he's gonna propose anyways, so I can just go home and change. It's not a big deal. But then he started acting a little bit suspicious. He was like, oh, but you were gonna wear that when we go to see the night view. And I was like, since when were we gonna go see the night view? So that's when I caught on again. I was like, oh, okay, so it's actually still happening. So then I was a little bit sad, but we went back to the motel. I changed to a black dress instead because even if I dried it, it was still the mark of the cola all over the dress, completely ruined. Which is, you know, it is what it is. It's a funny story to tell now, but yeah. So I got back in the car and we drive over to a park, and I was wearing heels, and we walked like up this hill and like along a path. It was really like pretty and calm. The sound of the cicadas was really loud, but Korea's kind of like that in summer. And I see this little canopy thing that has like hanging lights, and I can hear music playing. So I was kind of like, oh, okay, I guess that's where we're going. But Jaewon can't find the path. So we're like walking up this way, and then he's like, oh no, this is not it. And then we're going down, we're going into this maze, and he's like, oh no, this is not it either. And we go back, and I'm like sweating, knowing that he most likely would have someone taking pictures of us. I was just like wiping my sweat, trying to look presentable. So we get to the location finally, and there's like this beautiful fairy light heart with like a bouquet of flowers. There's this little rose with a letter inside, and of course a box. And I was so happy that I just kept smiling. And as we're walking up, I'm like sneakily taking off my couple ring and putting it in my bag. I was just like, no, this is gonna be smooth. Let me just help you out a little bit. I'll took up the couple ring and I put it in my bag. And yeah, he opens up his letter and he reads me this beautiful, beautiful letter, essentially just saying, thank you for sticking with me, for putting up with me. Let's walk down this path together. Let's be happy. I love you. Will you marry me? That was essentially the gist of it. Super beautiful. And then he gets down on one knee and he asks, will you marry me? And I don't even know if I uttered a sound at this point. I'm just like, yeah. So he stands up and he tries to put the ring on, and my finger was still a little bit swollen. Editing Josie here. So I don't think I actually told the story in this version that I ended up going with about why my finger was swollen. I'm just randomly mentioning it because I recorded this like 3 times because I was nervous. But yeah, the story about my swollen finger was on the Monday the same week, I went to basketball practice and I sprained my finger. The exact finger, this one. And for the whole week, my couple ring wouldn't go on. And I was kind of panicking because I was anticipating the proposal. And eventually, on the Sunday, the couple ring finally went on. So I knew it was going to fit. And it was still a little bit swollen, but I'll let past Josie get back to her story. But that was just the story of me busting my finger during basketball and therefore almost not fitting into my engagement ring. Bye. But I knew that it would go on if he just pushed, so I was just like, no, it's gonna go on, it's gonna go on. So he pushed the ring on, and then we kiss, and he points to his friend who is like filming us from the side. I'm feeling a little bit awkward because I've never met this friend before, but yeah, I was just like, hi. And I was just so smiley the whole time because it was like so surreal. It was a beautiful moment. And then all of his friends came down and we took pictures with his friends, and yeah, it was just a very magical experience, and I'm coming down from the emotions again. But yeah, it was really a beautiful proposal. He planned it so nicely. He got his friends to help out. His friends were so nice. They set up all the lights and everything and prepared it so that he didn't have to stress about it. And then they just sent us off, and they were like, we're gonna clean this up. You guys go down. And then we went and had some chicken and beer and soju and went for karaoke, and just, it was just a really fun night overall. I'm very excited to marry him. And yeah, I guess that's it. That's the whole story. I can't really think of anything else. I think I spoke way too fast in this video, as I always do, but I'll try to post a more beautiful video of the engagement separately, but This was just a little behind the scenes video letting you know the details and stuff of how it went down. And yeah, I'm really happy to take you guys along with me on this journey. I don't know how much I'm going to be posting, but subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you where I'll see you. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Bye bye. What is this? Bye. It was just very... What's going on? Why is my nose so red?